everyone and welcome back. Today we're doing something super fun. We're actually having a vegan fall haul and it's going to include both skincare and makeup. And it's a huge one. We have a lot of different things that we're going through and I'll show you everything and hopefully you'll get some tips and inspiration on good vegan skincare and makeup. Before we get started, what do you think about my new shirt? Isn't it cool? It says, I love them, don't eat them. It's super comfy and I like it so much. It's from In the Soul Shine. Check them out. They have lots of cool vegan inspired shirts and stuff. So it's really cool. I love it. It's relaxed and it has this like wide cut here. So loving it. We better get started. So I think we'll start off with skincare. I have some hair products as well and we'll continue to makeup in the end. Yeah, I just want to say something. As far as I can tell, all of these products are vegan, but remember, I'm not an expert and I'm definitely not perfect. I've read through all the ingredients when buying this, but if some of you know or notice that some of these products aren't vegan, I would love like a heads up and a comment that the product isn't vegan so I don't buy it again. But let's keep it friendly and helpful. Yeah, now we can get started. Let's get started with skincare. The first thing I bought is this day cream. This is the Body Shop's Vitamin E Moisturizing Cream. It's kind of a well-known product. I've actually tried this before many years ago and I loved it, and I was going to buy a new day cream and I knew I liked this before, so I ended up with this one. And the next product is sunscreen. Remember to use sunscreen, everybody. I'm super on point with this myself. I always wear sunscreen, even though I live here in Norway and even though it's winter, I use it all year round. And I use an SPF, a very high SPF always. If I can get my hands on SPF 50, I always do that. I ended up with Dermalogica sunscreen. This is their Protection 50 Sport with SPF 50. You get a pretty decent amount when you buy this. The next thing is this night cream. It's by a brand called Skin by Pom. And it's their Retin Nighttime Moisturizer. It contains 0.5% retinol, which is a form of vitamin A. It helps with your skin and it helps your cells turn over. And they have like very few ingredients. It says here 100% vegan, 49% raw organic materials, 45% plant-based oils, and just 8% of synthetic raw materials, which you can't find natural and safe in the environment or in nature. And yeah, it only contains 17 ingredients. Like so. Something else I've also been recommended is another product from the Body Shop. This is the Body Shop's tea tree oil, and it's like a spot treatment. If you have impurities or pimples, you just put this on a pad or on your fingers and you just tap the impurities or pimples, and you do this 2 times a day, at morning and at night, and in a few days they go away. So tea tree oil is antibacterial, so it helps with, for example, impurities. So this is like not something I would use every day. It's more like a spot treatment when you need it. Another thing is deodorant. You gotta have some deodorant, and here I'm also very picky. I don't use deodorants with aluminum in them, and I don't want them to be pore clogging, because you want to be sweating, you want to like get the moisture out there, but you don't want it to smell. That's the difference. You don't want a deodorant with pore clogging ingredients which doesn't allow you to sweat. You want a deodorant which doesn't make you smell, and that forms bacteria. So I've really been loving this brand, Dr. Organic. I've tried almost all their deodorants, and my current favorites are the one with olive oil, tea tree or aloe vera. Those are the ones I like the best, because I don't like deodorants with perfume in them or with a very strong smell, because that usually crashes with my perfume, so I like when it's more subtle. And this is the one with olive oil. I'm not a very sweaty person, so if you have a lot of like wetness and if you have a sweating issue, I don't know if this will be very effective, not effective at all, in the middle, I don't know, but it's effective for me, and I'm just regular, I think, standard sweating person. This is probably not the healthiest products, but I'm going to show them either way because I use them and I bought them. It's this brand called Refecto Sil, and it's eyebrow color, so permanent coloring of your eyebrows. And I have the shade Naturbrun in shade 3. This is the color, and this is the thing you mix it with. It's probably not natural, it's probably not very good and healthy. I color my brows like once a month, and this is actually a fun thing, I've been growing my brows out for the last 2 to 3 years, so I don't pluck them anymore, and I've been loving them because I love like the natural shape and size of it now. And every once in a while when I put my makeup on, I like to enhance both my shape and color, so put a little makeup on. Moving on to hair. The first thing is this hairspray from Oribe. It's their dry texturizing spray. This is also a very known product. It's been all over the internet and it's been like a classic for several years. I tried it before once and I loved it. I would say it's like a mix of a hairspray and a dry shampoo. Another product I bought from Oribe is this heat styling spray. Every once in a while I like to color my hair. Not very often. I can probably count on 2 hands how often I do it in 1 year. But sometimes I do it and I like my hair to be protected so it doesn't damage my hair. And since I've been so happy with the dry texturizing spray from Oribe, I thought I'd give their heat styling spray a go as well. So this is their soft lacquer heat styling spray. Isn't it cool to see how many vegan products there are? It's not difficult choosing vegan products. This is proof. Next thing for hair is this. Probably heard of it and maybe tried it 1,000 times. It's Moroccan oil, like a hair oil for your ends. I've also tried this before, and I tried several different hair oils, and it's a big span in like quality. I think I've tried some really good ones, a few really good ones, and I've tried heaps of bad ones, which all it does, it makes your hair greasy and not looking good. This I tried years and years ago, and I remember really liking it and liking the smell as well. So I thought I'd repurchase it and try it out again. So that's it for hair. Let's start out with makeup. I'm so lame sometimes, you know. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this foundation. It's from Jane Iredale and it's the Glow Time Full Coverage Mineral BB Cream with SPF 25, UVA and UVB protective. I've heard so many good things about this brand, and if I'm not mistaken, I think almost everything of their products are completely vegan. Don't hold me to that, I think so. And I just hope I've chosen the right shade, because that's always such a struggle to find your perfect shade. Even though you just test it out in the store and you just test foundation on a little spot here, it doesn't always end up looking good when you cover your whole face in it. So having my fingers crossed for this one. The next thing is this concealer. It's from Bare Minerals and it's their Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. So it's both a serum and a concealer. And I have this shade Light. So it looks like this. I used concealer under my eyes, on my eyelids, under my nose, a little bit. And maybe if I'm in need, I use it on my chin as well. This translucent setting powder, and it's from Urban Decay. It's their De-Slick setting powder, and this is also mattifying for those with maybe oily skin or that tends to get shiny spots. It's just a white powder like this. If you're not a big fan of foundation, or you just want like a super light coverage, something on, you can also use this like on its own. We have two products I've used before and I loved it, and I ended up repurchasing it several times. It's from a brand you probably know. It's called Anastasia Brow Wiz Skinny Brow Pencil, and I have the shade medium brown. On days when I put on makeup, I like to just enhance my own color and my own shape and just brush them out a little bit. It has like two sides. The one side is with this like brush, you just brush them up, and the other side is this pencil. And you don't want to like draw a straight line, you want to do like light feathery strokes so they look more full and plump and nice. The other thing from the same brand, Anastasia, this is also become a cult product. It's their Clear Brow Gel. You just brush through and shape them the way you like. Another thing is from Urban Decay, and it's this eyeliner for your under eye, for your waterline. And this is Urban Decay's 24/7 waterline eye pencil. And this one I've also tried before, so a lot of my favorites are included in this video. And I was so amazed the first time I tried this, because when putting liner on your waterline, you don't want to be using the same product as you would use maybe on your eyelids, because you have completely different skin there. This waterline is watery, it's wet all the time, so you have to have something that sticks. And Urban Decay have made these pencils which are really good, and it lasts for hours and hours and hours. I would probably say it lasts almost all day. And the color I've chosen, because I wanted like a nude color to have on my waterline to make my eyes look brighter, more awake, bigger. And I chose the shade Walk of Shame. It's really important that you choose a nude color and not a white color. I've done this mistake myself, and the difference is with a nude one you look really natural and awake, big-eyed, as I mentioned. With a white one it doesn't look good, it looks unnatural and you kind of look like a doll, and you don't want to look like you just came out of Alice in Wonderland. Something else, same brand. I feel like I kind of drawn to specific brands, but I tend to find my favorites, and yeah, when I like find good brands, I like to check out what they've got. It's their eyeshadow Virgin. I was looking for a nude eyeshadow, not any color, just something that would blend in with my own skin color and kind of give a little bit of coverage. And I wanted something without shimmer, so just a plain nude eyeshadow. And this, you guys, have been a real struggle because it's not that easy. It's this beautiful nude beige, slightly pink color. Urban Decay has great eyeshadows, really good quality, really pigmented and long lasting. And I found my shade. The only problem, it has a little tiny bit of shimmer, but it was such a small amount that it didn't bother me. I ended up buying it. The last product, you guys, is from Bare Minerals. It's their Primetime Original Foundation Primer. I have to remember to breathe. I talk like an in-breath and out-breath, and I just choking. I actually have a really hard time finding good primers because either they dry my skin out or they just make me greasy and oily and shiny. I know they're supposed to do the opposite, but I don't know if it's me or if I've just been unfortunate with the products I've tried. But I had this recommended and I've read tons of reviews on it on the internet, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to testing this out, and I hope it's good. I should probably end this video soon. Okay, that's it for this fall haul, you guys. This I know for sure, all of them are completely free of animal testing. These brands do not test on animals, and as far as my knowledge goes, they're completely vegan. I tend to, like, instead of buying as I get empty of things, instead I just wait and I use less and less skincare and makeup products, and in the end I'm left with lots and lots of empty bottles and I'm out of everything, and I end up buying everything at once, and that's both time consuming and expensive, so I should probably get better at buying as I go empty of things. But we'll see how that goes. I don't make any promises. It was so fun to show you what I bought, and I hope this can be inspirational and that you got a few new tips and tricks about brands and products, and I hope this shows that it's easy to choose vegan. A lot of good brands are vegan and do not test on animals, and I just want to say that my number one thing that I think about when buying cosmetics, it has to be not tested on animals. That's super important to me, that the companies do not test on animals. Second, I try my very best to choose vegan products, and I always read the ingredients lists, but I have had accidents before where I haven't seen it, that it contains some animal ingredients, or that I've not known the name. Often they're very difficult ingredients there that you don't know what is, but later on it shows that it's some form of animal ingredients, and that happens to everybody. You're bound to hit that little bump, and when you do so, don't beat yourself up about it. Just take notice, learn from it, and the next time choose something better what are we going to talk about today in the comment section. I want to know if you've tried any of these products. Let me know in the comments down below if you've tried some of these, if you have any recommendations when it comes to good skincare or makeup products. I'm always interested in good tips. So please let me know, and yeah, I'll talk to you in the comment sections. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day, and we'll talk in the next video. Bye!